What's up, guys? We are back and I'm looking at some more NBA plays in today's video. Yesterday's video, we had a little 3-0 sweep. We cashed all three plays, all super easily too. I don't think any of them went into the fourth quarter. I think all three of them were winners like within the third quarter. So we've been crushing it. I mean, not even just yesterday, but overall, we've been absolutely killing it this season and especially as of late. Let's stay cashing with some more winners in this video. You guys hit the like goal in yesterday's video, which is why we have 3 plays in this video. If you want a third play in tomorrow's video, get this video to 150 likes, and I will drop a third play in tomorrow's video as well. While you're down there leaving a like, you may as well subscribe to the channel also. If you're also not yet on PrizePicks, make sure you use promo code DOMG. The link is going to be available in my description. That will get you access to this promo here. Play $5, get $50 instantly, as you can see there. So again, promo code DOMG on PrizePicks will get you that offer. And before we get to these free plays, don't miss out on joining the DubClub. The DubClub is where you get access to all of my plays, and they get sent straight to your phone. I have an offer of right now a 2-day free trial in my description. You can try it for 2 days. If you don't like it, you can just cancel it. You can also join for the next month for only $15 if you want to get in right now and for $20 cheaper. Like I said, though, we've been crushing it. I'm over $5,000 of profit over on PrizePicks, and that doesn't even include profit from Chalkboard, Underdog, or Sportsbooks. You can see right here my amount won on PrizePicks, my sleeper profit here over $1,300. And when you also join the DubClub, you get access to my contributors plays. Also puts you automatically into the Discord. That gives you access to plays from Prop to Props, that one, and Asmies. These guys all do awesome work. I love these guys, and they catch other plays constantly. These are my personal profit numbers this year in the NBA and the NHL. Over 71 units of profit in the NBA. Over 51 units of profit in the NHL. Cashed our NHL play last night also in the DubClub. And to put that into perspective here, these are how these numbers would pay out. So if you had $50 on each NBA play, you'd be over $3,000 of profit. $50 on each NBA and NHL play, you'd be over $6,000 of profit, as you can see there. So we've been crushing it. Don't miss out on joining the DubClub any longer. 2-day free trial is available in my description, or get in for the next month for only $15. But now with that out of the way, let's get to these free plays. Play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on the video and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Most important thing, though, is having those post notifications on so that we can get in before these lines get bumped to get removed. Let's get to these plays. The first play I like here in today's video is going to be over in the points and the assist category, because tonight I like Donovan Mitchell over his points and assists here. If we look at this line here at 31.5 tonight against the Chicago Bulls. In his last 5 games, he's over in 3 of his last 5, 3 of his last 4, and he's averaging 32.2 in that span. So I think he's in a great spot here and a really good matchup against the Bulls. They're also going to be dealing with some injuries in this game, especially in Evan Mobley. So his hit rate this year moves from 41% all the way up to about 67% this year when he plays without Evan Mobley. He's over in 4 out of 6 games. His 2 misses were against Washington with 26, and then a miss here against Houston with about 22 in that game. So his potential assist numbers are great, though, without Mobley. His minutes have been pretty consistent also. And in games this year where he plays, at least 32 minutes, he's over in 59% of games. This game does have a 12.5 point spread. I think the Bulls could keep this one a little bit closer, but even when he sees like at least 28 minutes, he's still over in 49%. And has been very good in these last few games here. Like the last 20, he's over in 55%. And that's even factoring in all these losses here towards the end of that 20-game span. But like I was saying earlier, the Bulls are a really good matchup here. They rank 29th in points allowed per game and assists allowed per game. And if you take a look at how they rank against guards specifically, it's really good, especially the shooting guards. Where they rank 27th right there at 29.7 points per game given up. And then 6th in assists allowed per game. So like I said, it's a really good matchup here, and he's had success against the Bulls already this year. He's played them twice where he's had 38 and 41 points and assists. The games were also, though, back in November, although I would say he is a little bit hotter recently. So I think as long as, he's staying aggressive, which is sometimes the issue with Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes he just is really passive. But as long as we get some aggressiveness today from Donovan Mitchell, I think he comes through. And you can see his usage numbers actually do bump up this year without Evan Mobley. It goes up about 2.25%, which is awesome. Really does for all the main guys here like Jared Allen, Darius Garland, and Donovan Mitchell. But it's all about 2%. But 2.25% bump up is awesome. His usage ends up being about 33.55%, which is second highest on the team. Really, though, it's the highest on the team because this guy here has only played one single game and played 3 minutes. So really, he's got the highest usage on the court when playing without Evan Mobley being on the court. So Mitchell's in a great spot. He should be the most aggressive guy on the court here for Cleveland based on that usage. And I think he's in a great spot to go over his points and assists tonight. Now, before we get to my next play, if you're not already on Sleeper Picks, right now is one of the best possible times to join because you get a LeBron James free square and you get a first on deposit up to $100 if you use my promo code DOMG. Sleeper is 18 years and older and available in most states. Like I said, though, it's an awesome app. It's even got some better payouts out there compared to an app like PrizePicks. Like, if you feel like Lonzo Ball's over tonight and like Donovan Mitchell's over for tonight, for example, it'll pay out a 3.2x over on Sleeper compared to a 3x over on PrizePicks. So that's 3 different reasons to join right there. Join for yourself in my description. Use that promo code DOMG because that will get you that first in deposit match and also that LeBron James free square. Download Sleeper in my description. Getting into my next play here. This one is going to be over in the points and rebounds and assists category because tonight I like Ivica Zubac or 30.5 PRA. This line is very, very steep, but it's still a spot that I actually really like tonight. He's over in 2 of his last 5 games, averaging 30.8 PRA in his last 5. But like I said, he's in a really nice spot here in a really good matchup. So Clippers are missing 3 specific guys tonight, or 3 important guys tonight. They're going to be missing Norman Powell, Derrick Jones, and Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a bigger deal than some people think, being out tonight for Zubac. But, without Powell this year, he's over in 7 out of 13 games, as you can see there, 3 of his last 5. And a lot of these games here, he's fallen right on the line there with like 29, 30 PRA in those 3 games there. But in games where he actually sees competent minutes here with like 30 plus, he's actually been very good this year. Over in 66%, and in his last 20, over in 75%. That is 15 of his last 20, but he's had 25 at least in all these games here. So he's having really nice numbers. And I think this matchup just kind of puts it over the edge for me here. Because the Suns here, they're ranked 27th in points per game allowed to centers and 28th in rebounds allowed per game, and as well as 13th in assists allowed per game to opposing centers. The game is also expected to stay close and competitive. It's a 2.5 point spread, so he should get a close game here, which would of course equate to him, seeing 30 plus minutes here, getting to avoid the blowout, as long as he's not in like foul trouble or getting injured or anything, other crazy things like that. He's been pretty good in away games this year too. You factor in the 30 plus minutes in away games also, it moves all the way up to 74%. And again, you just have so many like close misses in some of these games also. He's been pretty damn consistent this year. He's been really good. And this year against the Suns, though, he's been 3 for 3 against them. He's had 33, 35, and also 45 PRA. These games are all the way back in October, but the game he played, in 2025 against them, which was, back on January 27th, not too long ago, he had 45 PRA against them with 25 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists. So he's been absolutely cruising this line here against the Suns, which is why I think he's also just in a great spot tonight. It's a great matchup that he's had success against in the past. And in 1 day of rest this year, he's over in 48%, but again, factoring those minutes, over in 67% of games. So overall, it's a pretty solid breakdown here for Zubac here. It's just, high minutes here. We should be seeing a close competitive game. It's a great matchup against the Suns. You have multiple injuries for this Clippers team, which can just give him more usage and more rebound opportunities, especially with Ben Simmons being out. So I think it's a great spot for him. Give me the over tonight for Ivica Zubac in his 30.5 PRA. Now getting into my third play here. This one is going to be over in the points category here because I like Zion Williamson's Green Goblin here at 17.5 points. If you were to pair this one with the 2 main plays from this video, this would actually pay out a 3.75x over on PrizePicks. It's up to you if you want to include Zion into your entry or not. If you want to get that 3.75x, get a little bit greedy. Otherwise, you can just play the 2 main plays together for a 3x. It's really just up to you. But I do like Zion a lot tonight, and I just decided to go with the Green Goblin because I think it's a little bit of a nice spot, especially compared to his 22.5 points. But you can see here that he's over in 74% of games this year. Pretty big difference compared to like his 22.5 line. Like it goes from 57% all the way down to 74% there. So that's really awesome, like I said. He's over in 6 straight games, as you can see there. He's also a pretty nice matchup here against the Lakers. I'm not really sure he's going to really defend him, to be honest. They don't really have a really true big man on their team, and not a guy that can really hang with Zion either. To power forwards this year, they rank 11th, but a lot of those games are, of course, with Anthony Davis, a really good defender. They just really don't really have that, lately. And in the last 20 games, he's over in 80%. He's actually over in 16 of his last 19 games. It's just a really low line, obviously, because it's a Green Goblin, and I just think it's a spot that he's going to be able to come through with. He's been able to see a lot more minutes than he did at some points this year also. We could end up seeing about 30-plus minutes from tonight, but probably at least 28-plus. In games where he sees at least 28 minutes this year, he's over in about 7 out of 12, but, a lot better as of late. He's also only missed us 3 times since being back from injuries since coming back on January 7th, so like I said, I think it's just a really low line here that Zion should be able to take advantage of. And it's a good matchup against the Lakers. I mean, not necessarily on paper because a lot of those numbers are just factoring Anthony Davis. But how the defense has been lately, I really don't know who's going to hang with Zion. I really don't. So I think Zion should be able to clear this line here at 17.5 relatively easily. I've got some more free plays in this video, so don't click off. But a couple reminders. Don't miss out on joining the DubClub, man. To go ahead and join right now. Get in for 2 days for free in my description. Or join for the next month for only $15. Both options are available in my description. We've been absolutely crushing it all year. You can see our profit numbers this year in the NBA and the NHL. But getting into some more free plays here over on the Daily Grind tool. This here shows off the best expected value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. And right now on PrizePicks, there's some really nice value plays. That contains plays from the NBA, from CSGO, Valorant. There's a ton of different value right now on the board. We found all these different plays without doing any research at all. we just clicked on a button. And you can also find a 2-bit power play on PrizePicks super easily by clicking on plus CV plays and filtering down to a 2-bit power play, or same with a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex. This tool is awesome. Get it for yourself in my description. Click on the fancy bundle and scroll down. Use promo code DOMG. But they have another tool sold separately called the Asset Generator. And this tool is over 2,000 units of profit since last year. And there are 18 slips currently on the board, which includes apps like Underdog and Rebet, even Dabble, PrizePicks, all those different apps here. And the top value player right now on PrizePicks is actually a 6-pick flex. And it contains value for Dorian Finney-Smith here under 4.5 rebounds. Amen Thompson here over PRA, Fox over PRA. A lot of good value plays right now are on the board, and it has a profit margin right now of 5.69%. And it is a little bit correlated here too because of these 2 games here. You can also put it into PrizePicks super easily by clicking on Bet on PrizePicks. It puts it into PrizePicks for you. It's also super easy to use on your phone. But get this app for yourself in my description if you want this one. Click on the slip generator and then scroll down. Use promo code DOMG yet again. Thank you for watching. So hopefully in the next video, best of luck. If you must have made over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right now.